what's the matter again?
Hello guys.
Hello everybody. Thank you for all your amazing posters. It's been Democracy Week at school and it's been great to see everyone get so passionate and inspired about things that are important and matter to them. And I saw lots of people protesting and making protest posters about the Black Lives Matter movement to make sure we get rid of racism. And it's something that I'm really proud of Millfields and our multicultural school, that everyone gets on so well together and that we stand up for what is right. So we decided to have our story today about racism because I think it's something really important that we need to talk about, don't you?
Yeah, we really have to talk about it.
We do. So we found this fab story online called A Kid's Story About Racism by Jelani Memory. I would love to have just uploaded Jelani's story onto this video, but I'm not a tech wizard and I couldn't do it. So we decided to make our own one, didn't we, Sam? Yeah, and we got lots of people from school and our local community to help us do some of the voices. So let's have a listen to that story, shall we, Sam? Yeah.
A kid's book about racism. This book is about racism. For reals, really is for kids. Now, to introduce myself, I am Jelani. My skin colour looks like this. Because my dad is black, my mum is white. Which makes me mixed. Or African American, biracial black or a person of colour. I'm proud of who I am and the colour of my skin, but because of my skin colour, people aren't always nice to me. Sometimes I get called names, sometimes it's worse. The person doing it might not even realise it hurts me a lot. And when they treat me that way, it makes me feel small. You see, some people believe that having different colour skin means you aren't as good as others. That's called racism. What is racism? Racism means
To hate someone.
Exclude them.
Or treat them badly.
Because of their race or the color of their skin.
and it happens all the time. Not just in big ways, but sometimes it shows up in small ways. Like
A look.
A comment.
A question.
A thought.
A joke.
A word.
Or a belief.
racism is the worst kind of mean someone can be. Because racism thinks being different is bad. But being different is actually good. Like really, 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 like really, 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 really.
Nearly there.
Really, nearly there. Really, 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 really. 1000% good! Because being different, we've got so much to offer each other. Things like
help,
ideas,
Strength. Skills.
Creativity.
life,
Patience.
Respect.
Community.
love,
Knowledge. Experience.
perspective,
Insight.
Diversity. Wisdom.
Empathy.
Originality.
the whole being different thing makes us better, much better. So if you see someone treated badly, made fun of, not allowed to play, or looked down on because of their skin colour, call it racism.
I really like that story. Did you like that story, Sam? Yeah. What did you think about it?
It was good.
Yeah. What else did you think? Were any bits you really liked or didn't like?
There's some bit, like tiny bit, didn't like.
What bit didn't you like?
When the person's said when she was small,
Yeah,
or him, or
yeah,
girl.
yeah. Why do you think that? Why did that make you not like that they felt small?
Because it's not fair.
It's not fair. That's so right. It's not fair to make other people feel small or bad about themselves. That is it.
Yeah, and the heart feels small.
And the heart feels small. That's right. What a good story to remind us to treat each other equally and fairly. It's so important. I think there are lots of issues in Democracy Week that people are passionate about. This one has obviously been at the forefront. Let's have a look at some of the other work and things that children have been up to this week.
The world is changing every day. How can we make sure that we have our say? We are the future of this earth. We need to treasure it to know its worth. Let's be the ones who really care. Let's make the world a place that's kind and fair. Make a difference. Say it clearly. I'm gonna be the change, change. Be the change, change. Be the one who stands up proudly, whose voice is always strong. Send your message out so loudly, make things right when they are wrong. Wrap your arms around the world and be the change, change.
The ancient Egyptian civilization began 5,000 years ago and lasted 3,000 years. It was located along the River Nile in northeast Africa. Egyptians have their own solar calendar with 365 days in it. The ancient Egyptians based their farming around the annual flooding of the River Nile. They had 3 seasons: Akhet, the flooding season; Peret, the growing season; and Shema, the harvesting season. Bye! Bye, 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 bye.
As we saw at the end there, Hepworth class are this week's Maths Whiz winners. Well done. Please keep on doing that Maths Whiz. The more you do Maths Whiz, which is quite hard to say, Maths Whiz, the more chance your class has of being the Maths Whiz class winners. What a mouthful. Talking about doing work, it is really important that you keep up with doing that work from home, because we don't want you to get behind, because we will be going back to school eventually. And we want everyone to be where they should be and doing as well as they can. So please keep on doing that homework and try to do those Zoom calls. Even if you can't do everyone, at least once a week. It's a really good chance for you to catch up with your class teacher, to see your friends and ask any questions that you might have about any of the work that gets sent home. Go on, you can do it.
Now, a message from your Prime Minister.
Prime Minister! A message from your Prime Minister.
Hello everyone, I'm Rosa and I'm the Prime Minister of Millfields Community School. I know it's a shame that I haven't seen you all for a very long time because of coronavirus, but this video will have to make do. This week is Democracy Week, but it's not like our usual Democracy Week because we'll all be at home, so we won't be electing a Prime Minister just yet. But this week we're going to have lots and lots of work based off of politics and fun Democracy Week, stuff like that. And about how children can make changes in the world. This year has been a year of big changes and hopefully some positive ones. At the moment, the things I feel strongly about are the things that are happening in America and climate change and obviously the coronavirus issue. I hope you will have a chance to think of some issues that are important to you and that you strongly feel passionate about. When I became Prime Minister, I promised to make our school a bit more eco, which I am trying to do, but COVID-19 has stopped that a bit. I really hope you enjoy the shed that we have put in the playground, and I hope we go back to school soon. Bye!
That was a good message from our school Prime Minister. Thank you, Rosa. And as she said, now is the time that we can be making a difference, even from home. You can write to people. The power of a letter, especially from a child, is huge. So get your parents to find out who your local MP is. Do you know who ours is, Sam, in Walthamstow?
No.
She's called Stella Creasy. She's pretty awesome. So if we wrote to her to tell her about something we wanted to change where we lived, she might listen. So you could write to your local MP or the Prime Minister about things that you might want to change in Hackney, things you might want to change in London or in the country or in the whole world. I know that there's lots of environmental issues, Black Lives Matter. We're worried about Corona and when we're going to go back to school. So write to the people in charge and tell them that these things are important to you, because you can make that difference. So now all we need to do is say goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Oh, come on, that was a lackluster goodbye.
Bye!